Alright, everything looks to be working alright on my end. Please do let me know if there are any tech issues. As usual, I tend to have quite a few of those whenever I stream, but right at this moment, everything looks fine on my end. There is no screen flashing, no dropped frames on OBS, and 4 bars on the connection, so everything should be okay. So, I will be going up against Bero in roughly 10 to 15-ish minutes in KT1's Evizone tournament. We will also be using this match as the show match, or however you want to say it. If you remember last season, Barrowman put up a community post saying that any donations made for the purpose of our match, he would pile those up, and then, well, here we are. I believe the current prize pool is $175, I believe. So that is essentially what we are also fighting for here. Other than that, this is only a semi-final round, so I don't think there are any actual prizes for the tournament for this one. But whoever wins here goes on to the finals to face, I believe it's either at Apple or KT1. I don't think they have played their match yet, and it's, well, cutting it close. Only 2 days left in the season, so we'll see how that goes. Either way, the meta will be the victory track nodes, so basically nothing, just nuke down your opponent, and that's about all there is to it. And as usual, Barrowman is a very scary opponent. He plays BGs a lot, he plays them well, and he rarely makes mistakes. Currently in C4, so yeah, it's gonna be rough on me, but we'll see how it goes. I did climb up a little bit in the victory track, or not the victory track, for the GC meta. I believe it was yesterday or the day before that. I don't really remember. I was on an all-nighter, I hadn't slept at all, and I had dropped out of Celestial. So I grinded like 7 hours. I only got, what, 91 points, and it was rough. I haven't done too well this season, and I'm barely in C5 right now. Probably just gonna sit here, and if I drop to C6, I drop to C6. I don't really care, the rewards are almost the same. Oh, a final match? What's up, Finn? Apple, what do you mean final? Have you played your match yet? I believe it was you against KT1 in the semifinals, or am I completely misremembering that? And yeah, AB, they have been there for a while. The only issue is that I haven't been really streaming that much lately. Well, when it comes to BGs, I haven't really played that much BGs this season anyways. I hadn't played the GC meta for weeks 3 and 4 until 2 days ago. So yeah, I haven't been feeling it. Either way, I did get a couple warm-up games this morning, a few hours ago. It went alright, but it's not really the same going up against someone in my own alliance and then Barrowman in a tournament. Honestly, my expectations are quite low. Yeah, KT needs to play with me. Have you guys set that up yet? Show deck? Well, Apple, I would, but I'm not going to. Not yet, anyways. You'll see it when we start playing. It's honestly not that great. I just put together what I could. I haven't done any new rank ups or anything for the season, so KT hasn't responded yet. I don't think he's gonna play. Uh, I mean, it is Easter. I don't know if KT celebrates that, but kinda makes sense that he's not available if that is the case. In a way, I'm sure he'll respond in time. 2 days left. If you guys can get your match done, then it's just the finals. I'm sure we'll be fine. Dracula, Q-Tip, and Canvel. I see you there. Accelerate as well. JJ, I'm not sure if I actually responded to you yet. Bullseye, Dark Horse, and Series Worst Enemy. And RWU, however I'm supposed to say that name. I'm very bad at this whole thing. So excited for the final. Yeah. I mean, if I get there, I will be excited for it as well. But there's just one slight roadblock ahead that I gotta deal with first. We shall see. Show me your deck of characters, please. I would rather not show the deck right now until Bero goes live, or at least we start the match. Reason being, if he sees what I got right now, and is watching the stream, I don't know if he is, but if he is, he could then make a slight deck change himself to try to, well, counter me. So just in case, I'm not gonna do that just yet. After the first game, you are not allowed to change your decks anymore, so at that point, it doesn't make a difference. And honestly, it probably doesn't really make a difference even now, but I mean, I don't wanna give any handicaps to myself if I don't have to. Hey Bobby Fish, and thank you. I will definitely need some luck when it comes to the drafting, and I wouldn't mind Bero making a few mistakes as well, but it's not likely. It's going to be a best of seven. Yeah, the previous match was a best of seven as well. For me, it was against XXXX, and I didn't stream it. I recorded it, and honestly, I kind of wish that I had streamed it because it was pretty insane. I do have the video, so I will try to get a video on it out, but I'm pretty bad at keeping those kind of promises, so I'm not gonna make any this time around. Also, anyone here, I do let me know once Beroman goes live, if any of you can check that out as well. I could do that, but I'm afraid to touch anything in case I blow up the whole stream again, so I'll just leave it there and I'll let someone else do that. Oh, and also I did go live myself a little bit earlier than I intended to, just to check that everything is working this time around. It would be a real shame to do this whole thing and then have the stream just cut out or lag a lot. So try to sort that out, which is why we have so much dead air at the moment, just waiting. In the meantime, uh, about next month's, or I guess this month's champs, I haven't really seen the deep dives yet, so I'm gonna ask everyone in chat now, what do you think of Prowler and Spider-Punk? I'm probably gonna grind both of them in arenas, as usual. Which also reminds me, I gotta start the Destroyer grind tonight as well. I didn't do the round one grind, so I gotta get on that, unfortunately. That's gonna be that's gonna be fun. So for masteries, this is what I run on offense, defense, and proficiencies. Usually, at least. Prowler would be a must-have. Domino, Bullseye, and Onslaught counter, and then Apple with both champs look meh, to be honest. Spider-Punk is just like Future Ant-Man, but a bit complicated version. Well, the way you're describing it, it seems like Spider-Punk would be a great champion to have, since Future Ant-Man is amazing as well. And if Prowler really is a strong Bullseye counter, then yeah, I guess I do have to do the grind. Technically, I could just buy the bundles, but I... No, it's a waste of money, to be honest. Doing the featured arena grind isn't all that difficult, it just takes some time, which is basically all I have every day anyways. Prowler is bleed immune and his mediums cannot be evaded. And he has crazy block. I mean, that sounds good. We'll have to see how it works in action. Didn't he have a miss mechanic or something though? If he relies on that, then he wouldn't be that great for Bullseye. You know, since he counters miss. I don't know. I'll probably have to look at the deep dives today. Finn, do you have Serpent? Yes, I do. I grinded the arena for him. He is only rank 5 at the moment. He's not ascended. But now that I think about it, I could do it right now. The only real issue with this is that I don't really know if I should. I have a ton of defenders at the moment, so some more offensive options would not be a bad idea. I don't know, should I do this right before the match? You can get a 7-star from the next item pool, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's fair, but at the same time, I'm not really getting that many Titan crystals. When is the match starting? Should be soon enough. I asked Bero if 1 hour would be fine for the match to start, and that was like 50 minutes ago. So, or 55-ish. So, right around now would be the start time. Bero bans Serpent, so it's waste. I mean, I'll trust you on this one, but hmm. I mean, it makes sense. He doesn't have Serpent unless he somehow got it within the last day or so. Let's see. It's fine. I'll save the Ascension, and maybe if one of the next month's champions turns out to be great, I'll ascend them instead. 2 minutes, alright. I can't type. He was banning Andy's Serpent in his matches. Yeah, when I was doing my TC grind as well, he did ban my Serpent, I think. So, yeah, that would make sense. But at the same time, the meta is a bit different. I don't know what meta Bero and Andy played in their match. I think that was the A Furia, or however you say it, the tournament. So, It was either that or Zach's tournament. I don't know, I haven't been playing that many tournaments lately. Only a couple. Either way, for this meta, I'm not really sure if he's gonna ban Serpent. That was GC. Yeah, this one's gonna be Victory Track, so, you know, it's a little bit different. You don't have to deal with the Unstoppable and Evade. Who else is in the finals? No one is in the finals right now. This is the semifinals. Okay, and we are starting now then. Cool. Let's get this. Let's get this going. For all I know, he's gonna destroy me, Bero, and that's gonna be that. If I get at least a round, well, 1 to 2 rounds, and I'll be happy. Win would be fantastic, but I gotta set my expectations a little bit lower so I don't feel that bad if I lose. The Korg ban is because this is a nuke meta. He is tanky and the damage cap kinda makes it slow. And I don't have Korg myself in the deck, so just taking him out so I don't have to deal with it. Then Domino. Well, Barrowman could always ban my Shuri, who is my best Domino counter, and then she's also very fast on attack as well, if you get decent RNG. So that's the main reason for that. CGR, I was thinking it was between him and Hulkling. Both of those just amazing nukes that I don't have ranked up myself, so I would rather ban them both, but you only have 3, so it is what it is. He's got Tigra, so Onslaught's not gonna be that great. Rintra wouldn't do anything for Photon. Well, I got Onslaught for Killmonger now. It's gonna be slow, but doable. Now then, I don't have a Photon counter, so I'm gonna take my Sakray for that. And I will take Electro. If I get unlucky, he's gonna get a... He got 3 counters to him here. That's not great. Basically, he's a waste of space right now then. That's great. Hmm. I could use Kate on offense for Killmonger. Probably what I have to do. My defense kinda sucks here. Let's see how it goes. Nick Fury down. I really want to raise him with my Sakura here, but I don't think that's a good idea. I'm gonna try it. My defense is so bad anyways that I have to do something. It's gonna use either Tigra, Stark Spidey, or Archangel, but at least that's what I thought. Apparently not. In that case, I should have a chance here if I don't make a mistake. Masakre can definitely do this one faster. Kinda messed this fight up, I didn't manage the stacks properly. Okay, well that's nice. Well, that's a loss then. I have no idea how he intercepted me. Yeah, that's an embarrassing stuff. I thought you chose double Starkey. No, Massacre was my choice for the whole selector. Of course I'm gonna go with him. Yeah, basically I threw away that round one. Could have won. Oh, really, Apple? Yeah, I threw. I mean, to be fair, I don't have any defenders to deal with him for rounds 2 and 3. So even if I won round 1, I would lose round 2 here regardless. And then round 3 would be a toss-up. And he has stronger defenders than I do, so it's rough. Gonna have to go with this. I could I could have used Kate here, she's pretty fast for Photon, but I need Kate for round 3 to deal with the Killmonger, so... This is a risky play, but I gotta go for it. Okay, well thank you for pounding into my block like that, that's fantastic. And even then it's not enough. Okay, inequity is a huge problem for this one. Noted. Yeah, with Kate I would have won this round, but again, round 3 I would not be fast enough. He would use Archangel for kill Electro, and even though he would take some damage, he's just gonna shred it. Electro doesn't have the health pool to deal with. That said, this is usually how my tournament matches go anyways. I tend to lose the first one to stupid mistakes, and sometimes, or I guess usually, I do adapt a bit, and I get to turn it around at least somewhat, but I don't know, giving Bero the lead early on is probably not great for me. Kinda have to keep these two bands because I don't have fast enough options for them. And Domino being two-way. Then CTR and Hulkling. They're both stupid, I really don't want to deal with either one of them. Stop drafting Electro unless it's last pick. Yes, I am aware of that. I was basically just gambling there since my defense was lacking already. Scorpion, I really don't see anyone really use him anymore, so I can't remember how well he does Sassy or how fast. Okay, the Atuma is a problem if I can't get Shuri or something. I could use Sunspot, but I'm gonna take a lot of damage from that. Well, there's the Shuri, that's nice. Killmonger would technically be the best option, but Archangel is gonna destroy him. As good as Tigra is, I have enough attackers right now. Same with Werewolf. But I'm gonna go with Dust and hope he doesn't know how Dust works. Let's see then. If I put Future Man on defense, he's gonna use Photon for that one, as usual. I'll start with this and see what he does. Nick down, I'm gonna go with my Sunspot. Now, just to be clear, I don't really know the best rotation for this matchup, so if I do something wrong, don't yell at me, I'm trying my best. And yes, Dust does work for Atuma, but you do take some damage on the first medium. The first medium is contact, the rest are not, so there is that. The way I've seen people do this is they go for two special ones for some reason, so I'm gonna try that out. Okay, that worked out. That probably could be faster, but I'm happy with that. 4 special ones and special 2. Are you sure about that? Like, my Sunspot isn't that high of a sig, so I would be afraid of running out of charges if I did 4. But yeah, generally speaking, Dust is great for Atuma, but she's just not fast in BGs, which is why I tend to put her on defense most of the time. She's kind of like a emergency use only kind of champ. 1000% sure even Undupe can do it. Fair enough. Either way, 3 seems to be enough, so that's probably what I'm gonna go with moving forward. Well, 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 look who it is. Hey Michael, great to see you. It has been a while. Now then, I kinda forgot to look at my choices for placement, so I should have been making plans, but I didn't, so this is gonna be great. Just gonna use Photon for this. I'm gonna go Sassy on offense for Onslaught. Or should I go... No, Spider-Ham is my best option here. Save Sassy for defense round 3 and hope he doesn't get God RNG. He's gonna destroy the fam, I've seen him do that matchup before. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Come on, please be enough. The Sting RNG was horrible, but I made it work somehow. Full decks on the special too as well. Can't be mad at that. The biggest issue fighting Onslaught with Spider-Ham is the fact that you can't parry him. The chance to inflict the power stings is a lot higher if the opponent is stunned or if you're unblockable, So being able to parry is very important to get a good amount of the power stings before baiting a special. So Onslaught can go one of two ways. Either really well or horribly wrong. And now at this point I feel like he's gonna ban my Spider-Ham. Hey Shaman, great to see you and thank you. Okay, just to mention it again, since most people weren't here when I started the stream, we are also playing this for the donations that Bero received for the community post he made last season. So there is money on the line for this matchup. Yeah, Spider-Man 100%. It's gotta be. No question about it. Though, who would he then leave unbanned? Serpent and Bullseye and Maestro? I guess he didn't. That's interesting. This is gonna be a best of 7. Hmm. This is gonna be somewhat questionable, but I'm gonna go Gamora over Silk. How come you don't ban or you don't draft Rintra? Ah, I mean, he's usually just not that great. Okay, I'm gonna need some defenders here. Both Silk and Ham. I mean, I considered it, but Gamora, she does some nasty things. Game, please, I need defense. Iron Man is okay, but if he gets Hulkling on the last draft, he's gonna be completely useless. I have the attackers, I have to go for it. Come on. Okay, he didn't get a perfect option for Electro. Zemo does work, and he knows it. So, at the very least, I can kinda force him to do that pick here. He could go Titania, but that doesn't work nearly as well. There we go, okay. And now I'll go Onslaught. He's gonna either copy me with Spider-Ham here, or he's gonna go Future Ant-Man. Let's see. Now, hopefully I don't mess this fight up myself. I am gonna use Gamora here. Future Ant-Man can go wrong very quickly. My idea was to first save Gamora for Photon, but I feel like I'm more comfortable using Kate for that. And there we go. Nice. Yeah, that Gamora fight can go in like 30 seconds if it goes well. and he doesn't glance first thing in the fight, and he's nice with the specials. So there's a lot of room for improvement, but the fight can go also very, very, very wrong. So don't expect that every single time. Now then, feel like Iron Man Infinity War would be the right play. He goes Photon. I'll go Spider-Ham, because he doesn't really work for Storm, he doesn't work for Zemo. Not great for Kate either, I can use Vigilant Man for that instead. He goes Sunspot, that works great. Now, Spider-Ham does work for Photon as well, but again the issue is that you can't really parry. Ah, I didn't want you to throw that. Are you serious? 1%? That honestly could cost me. Ah, crap. Her using that special one to start off with, that was kinda what ruined the fight. You really wanna bait the special twos instead. You get more damage that way. You counter everything with Pig. Basically anyone who doesn't shrug off debuffs, and Spider-Ham just destroys them. At this point I would assume he's gonna switch his defensive bans into offensive ones instead. So Spider-Ham, Gamora, and... well, maybe not Gamora. Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham and who else? You know, maybe not. Maybe just Spider-Ham and then 2 defenders. He might leave open Serpent. I don't see him leaving Bullseye open. Maestro is one as well, but mine is rank 3. So while he does have a couple options, that might put him off on that one. But he's definitely gonna switch his bans. He's gonna ban Spider-Ham. No. Okay. There's the Hulkling. Okay. That's bad for me. Titania as well. I hate having both of them on the opposing side. Okay, so at this point I have to focus on my fastest possible attackers. And then just play perfect and hope he messes up. You know, I'm gonna go Dust here. You don't want to hit into Dust's block, so he or she kinda works to counter Hulkling in that way. Though Titania kinda just destroys every single champion I have in the deck, which is great. One of the reasons I would very much want to pull a 7-star Titania, but I can't because the game hates me. Now then, I kinda have to use my Massacre for Nick Fury anyways, so I need a Photon counter. If I take Onslaught, he's gonna be forced to use his Hulkling there. Bait with Werewolf. Werewolf is not difficult to fight, and Spider-Ham would just nuke it anyways. Alrighty. Gonna start off with this first and see what he does. He goes Simo on defense. Alright, that's weird. I've done this matchup before. I know I can do it. It's whether or not Zemo lets me do it, that's the issue. $200k health. Okay, this is doable. Ah, okay. They should be fine. Yeah, I messed it up. He's gonna take this one unless he... Or I guess if the AI is very annoying, as I was about to say. Intimidate is a real debuff. That's probably what led to this victory here. Still not done though. He has Spider-Ham, he has Photon, he has Hulkling. All of them are issues. So what I'm gonna do here is this. Okay, nice. Then I can do this. No, I should... it's an ascended one. Yeah, I gotta hope for some special 2 crits. Sassy isn't gonna do anything for me on defense round 3 because Spider-Ham just destroys him. I'm not gonna win the race. Not nearly enough crits, but that does it. Okay, good. Oof. There we go. On a very lucky fight, Sassy can do Nick Fury in like 40 seconds, but that's if you get very, very lucky. And that is a 7-star rank 3 as well, so the numbers are there. So it was my invite, his invite, my invite, his invite, so it's back to me. Worst crit RNG of SAS I've seen. Yeah, it was pretty bad. At least I got one crit on the last special too. It's over for Bero. Well, thank you, Apple, for now jinxing it, and I'm gonna lose. He's gonna reverse sweep me, and that's gonna be it. Well, Wally, waiting for the wrath, or timing it perfectly, that's not on me. It's all up to RNC whether or not he triggers the wrath or not. I think he switches bans. Yeah, at this point he kinda has to. He bans Dust instead and leaves Bullseye open. But now I can't redraft Bullseye because he got Sunspot. Hmm. Honestly, these are not the champions I want to see at this point in the draft. All of these are way too easy to counter if you have them on field, but man. His biggest problem on my draft at the moment is the onslaught. I hope I can keep it that way. Hmm. Whatever I do, he's gonna shred it. I'm gonna take Nick Fury here. Maybe I can get Bullseye on the last draft to try to split his options, but okay, that Hulkling messes me up here. He can do every champion I have on field. And I don't have a good counter for a Tuma either, so that would have been bad as well. And this is very mean, but I'm gonna do it. He's probably gonna start with Killmonger or defense. Yeah, in which case I'll do this. He's gonna have to use Nick Fury for it. And there he goes, and now that he's used Nick Fury, I could use Ham for Photon and Venom for everyone else. I'll do this to get him out of the way. I can use... Well, yeah, at that point it's just a race. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. This is a throw round, round 1. I have to. I hate Killmonger special 1. Okay. The damage isn't bad, but it's not great either. One more special 2 should do it. Yep. He got him low, got to his second life, and then just nuked the rest of it. Even if I used Spider-Ham or Tiger and got a perfect fight, I don't think I would have beaten that score. At least I got his tankiest defender off the field. So that's something. Now then... Seriously though, the Hulkling, it's just gonna destroy the onslaught anyways. I'll have Venom for round 3. He's gonna put Mantis on defense. If I even make it to round 3, that is. Photon, it's... Yeah, this is not looking great. Oh, why do I get hit by that every time? Just die. Ah! I think he's gonna take this one, if he has a great fight himself. Yep. So close, yet so far. Crap. Real quick. Rounds lost. Kate, Starkey, Killmonger, and Hulk. Not Hulking Sunspot. Alright. Should I do a ban switch for Hulkling? Hulking destroys Nick Fury without any problems, so does Sunspot, so he has that covered. I don't really need to worry about that one anyways, I can't deal with it. Hulking works for Onslaught better than CGR does, from what I've seen. Evizone Man as well will both get destroyed. I'm gonna stick with CGR for now. If he does get that Hulkling and destroys me with it again, I will have to do a ban switch. There's the Hulkling, that's bad for me, that's very bad. I might actually switch, I don't know, Korg ban out and do Hulkling as well. Like, Onslaught, Iron Man both get destroyed here. Mojo would work, but he has the Titania in there, so that's not gonna work. Electro would work for Hulkling, but Onslaught destroys him. So... And there would be the Titania. Archangel as well, so Mojo is useless for me. Michael, too many details. That's not something I need to know. I will go with this because, well, Spider-Ham, and then Sassy is my tankiest defender, though now he has his own Spider-Ham, so that's useless. If he goes for that, he could go... Nah, he's not gonna go Iceman. Yep, that makes more sense. Okay, Bullseye, that's good. That's very good for me. Nick Fury, I think I do have the offense, I do. I'm gonna go with this. And he gets Iceman for Bullseye. Well, that's gonna be rough. If he doesn't get a perfect fight, I have a shot. And he doesn't go for it. I guess he's using... Could go Hulking for that. Or the Onslaught. I'll start off with this now. I'm assuming he uses Onslaught for that. Do I need Kate for anything else? No. I don't think so. He goes Nick Fury instead. Okay, that actually makes sense. Now please, RNG, don't fail my cold snaps. You... The one thing I didn't want you to do. That has now cost me this round. I can't believe he lands the goddamn parry or evade stun as well. That's so slow. Thank God, okay. I would have been so mad if I lost because of the RNG there. Ah, okay. Now I'm gonna go Nick Fury on defense. He's in the ropes, he has to win this round. I assume he will go Hulkling on offense, which is what I want. That's what I want him to do. Don't you dare. Okay, please. Wait, no. Actually, no. Titania restores everyone I have. Okay, well, sassy it is. Is Bero man listening to my stream or something? Surely not. You know, you could use the special as well, that would be great. No? Okay, well... I'm not gonna force you if you don't want to. Crap. There's a very small chance I'll get this one. Yeah, okay. And all because he didn't throw the stupid special. Great. And now he has the stupid Hulkling for round 3 and I'm gonna lose because of it. Well, in Spider-Ham we trust. He has the damage to beat Hulkling on the time. It is possible. It all depends on the AI. I'm not gonna go with Sunspot, I will go with Spider-Ham. I'm more comfortable with him. I trust him. He's gonna get me the win. He has to. Please. I don't wanna go to 3-3. That never ends well for me. Don't use the special. Okay, I'll take it. Yes! Spider-Ham. So good. Ah, the fight did not go the way I wanted it to go, but it worked out. Alrighty then. In the finals I go. Apple, good luck on your match with KT1, assuming he shows up. We'll see, we might see each other in the finals. If not, it will be me against KT1. But okay, I'm gonna grab a screenshot of that in case I need it. And GG's to Bero, man. He did get kinda destroyed on a couple of the drafts, but that is unfortunately how BGs work. Either way, some great games. Basically every single game except the last one was 2-0 to one of us, so it was back and forth all throughout. How many rounds did Spider-Ham even win me? Hold on. There's 1, 2... I mean, yeah, this one was very close. And, okay, yeah, Spider-Ham MVP. He's amazing. One of the strongest BG attackers in the game, by far. Especially if you have one of these. 6-star rank 2, Duped, Ant-Man Relic. And that said, these relics go to rank 5. I kinda wish we would get more materials to take them up. That would be insane. But anyways, that does it for this tournament match. Semifinals against Barrowman, the show match that people have been waiting for a while now. And yeah, it ends in 4-2 victory. I gotta say, I do believe show deck. Alright, I'll show it. I do believe this meta favors my deck or my roster more than it does Barrowman's, mainly due to the fact that Barrowman doesn't really grind arena for new champions and he doesn't spend money on the offers. So when I have champs like Serpent and Bullseye, he doesn't, and that really bites him, or that really hurts him in metas that are basically just nukes. The meta itself doesn't really add anything to the defender, so you need strong defenders as they are. So he kind of was forced to use his bans on the defenders, which left all of my strongest attackers open, and that kinda messed him up. But it is what it is. That said, if this was a GC meta, he would have beaten me 4-0, and there's no question about it. And to prove it, well, I don't have the screenshots, but when I did my GC grind, I faced Barrowman 3 times, uh, well, in the one grind, and he beat me on all 3 of those games. So, yeah, on that meta, he would destroy me, there is no question about it. On this one, I do believe I have the roster advantage there. Either way, I am gonna go ahead and call this stream here. I'm gonna try to get the next war video out next, which hopefully should be out in, it's 2 p.m. now, so in 4 hours roughly is usually when I schedule them. So I'm gonna try to get that out. And yeah, next stream I will try to stream the finals. I'm gonna do my best to get that done. If I don't have the time for it, I will record it and I will try to get a video out of it. But I am likely gonna be streaming that one. Yeah, that should do it for this stream. If Barrowman is still streaming, go ahead and say hi to him. Maybe watch him play some BGs and all of that. I am gonna have to go ahead and call this here, but before I do that, I'm gonna answer this question in chat. For how long have you been playing? Almost since the release. So not quite for the whole lifespan of the game, but close to it. But yeah, I'm gonna call this one here. Apple, good luck in your game, and yeah, that's about all I have to say. Fintech old. I'm 21. Leave me alone. All right. See you guys.